I want your opinion on this. This is the best way that I can get this kind of information out and people understand why I post these videos about police officers. 7 West Palm Beach police officers were arrested. Why? Because of their involvement in a high-speed chase in which a mother and her pregnant daughter were hit by the person that they were chasing. They were not within their jurisdiction. They had not communicated with the Boynton Police Department. 2 of the officers left the scene of the crime. There's just a whole bunch of shadiness to this whole thing. And I've got a news clip that's going to show you exactly how bad this is. This is going to be coming from WPBF down in Florida. And I'm not attacking the officers. I'm wanting you to decide from the evidence that you're hearing, who do you support in this? Now, this mother and this daughter, pregnant daughter, Marcia Pochette, 57, and Janice Woods, 27, should not have lost their life. In all honesty, I don't think that they should have lost their life. And I do think that there needs to be some accountability. But you tell me if they're going the right path. Also, if you don't mind, as of recording this video, I need 10 more subscribers and like 78 more watch hours, and I will be able to be at that first level of YouTube officiality. So, if you don't mind to help me out, I'll be greatly appreciated. Appreciative. There we go. Here we go. Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
We'll begin with our investigative reporter, Terry Parker, who was the first to break the story of the officer's involvement in the crash and this criminal investigation. Terry joins us with the new details from the state attorney's office. Terry, report confirms what your sources were telling you months ago.
Right. I first uncovered and reported on this case against the West Palm Beach officers last August, right after the crash. And now their arrest affidavit confirms the details. I did report that the officers were here in West Palm Beach. They chased a suspect all the way down to Boynton Beach at speeds allegedly over 100 miles per hour, and then allegedly left the scene of that deadly crash, came all the way back here to West Palm Beach, and never said a word about it to their supervisors. The 3 police officers driving the vehicles involved in this deadly high-speed chase appeared in bond court. Their 4 passenger officers already bonding out Wednesday night.
What can you tell me about Mr. Rechtel?
Your Honor, state is asking for $100,000 count 1, $100,000 count 2, $5,000 count 3.
The judge ordering $125,000 bonds each for officers Christopher Rechtel, Austin Danielovich, who was driving a marked car, and Etienne Pierre, 3 of the 7 West Palm Beach cops now facing charges tied to the fatal crash that killed 2 women, including a newly pregnant mother. The probable cause affidavit detailing that chilling timeline. The officers were chasing 23-year-old Neoni Copeland, who later admitted he was fleeing from police when he slammed into a Toyota carrying pregnant Janice Woods and her mother, Marcia Pochette. Both women were killed. The officers were allegedly part of an unauthorized pursuit that spanned 12 miles from West Palm Beach to Boynton Beach at speeds reaching 119 miles per hour. Investigators say none of the officers notified supervisors, turned on their body cameras, or rendered aid after the crash. Instead, they fled the scene and said nothing. This question haunting the grieving families.
Yet, even more painful for the family has been learning that the officers who started and were involved in this unnecessary high-speed crash did not stop at the crash location to assist Marcia and Janice and to render aid to either one of them.
According to the affidavit, body cam video, GPS, and cell phone data all confirmed the officers' involvement. Marcia's husband and Janice's father, Janelle Pochette, tells me knowing the police officers allegedly left his fatally injured family members without helping is like a knife in the heart.
My mind can't even think about it. You know, it's like,
Still like a nightmare.
yes, it's a nightmare every day.
That grieving family. And tonight we do know that we were at the jail last night. We saw the 4 other officers who weren't in court today bond out, and now all of them face charges of obstruction of justice. And then the 3 that were in court today also face the felony charges of leaving a deadly scene of a crash. Live in West Palm Beach, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.
You heard all that. These guys were looking for a vehicle. They found one that matches the description. And they take this car on from what I understand, is like a 15-minute chase you heard going over 100 miles an hour. They're talking, leaving the scene of a crash involving a death, first-degree felony. 1 count of official misconduct, third-degree felony for 2 of the officers. And for 4 of the officers, 1 count of official misconduct each. Now, there's supposed to be another one. You're talking high bail here. And they were members of something called a gang and habitual offender suppression team, known as the Ghost Unit. But did that give them the right to cross jurisdictional lines without informing the law enforcement of the jurisdictions they were crossing into? For that matter, do you think that there could have been something done better to apprehend this idea that they were chasing? I mean, there's just way too much in this that just seemed to be a failure. Okay, I don't know if this Neone Copeland fella actually was guilty, but there seems to be a lot of evidence for a lot of stuff involved in this. But these two women lost their lives because of the actions of these police officers. And then 2 of them tried to not take any blame, not take any responsibility. I don't know. You tell me. What is your opinion on this? Do you think that they're being targeted because they're cops? I mean, it is Florida, so that's not a normal situation. So you tell me, what do you think? This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now. Bye.